Okay, welcome my Cancers. Today, well, these readings are basically, I'm doing a reading of your energy today. So there's going to be one high energy and one low energy, okay? So, whoa, okay, I guess there they are. Come flying out at me. First one, that's weird. So this one is your high and it's reversed, and this one is your low and it's not reversed. But you know how some cards are good, some cards are bad. So we'll find out right now what each one means. So before I do that, I do want to let you know that I'm also going to be doing, hopefully pretty soon, I'm actually going to be doing your zodiac sign and compared to who that represents in the tarot, and give you the characteristics and the energies and everything. It's pretty interesting because they're so similar to your personalities, or like you really can't make it up. So I'm going to be doing that soon. And then also I really advise a cross watching. So what that means is, like, let's say that there's like a co-worker in your life, or a father-in-law, or a lover, or you know what I mean. So when like, let's say they're Aries, and then to watch Aries, and then so when you're getting a reading and that actual energy comes up, I don't know who's in your life, but you do. So when you see that Aries, you're like, hey, that's so-and-so, that's what they're in my reading. You know what I mean? It'll make sense to you more than it would ever me, because I don't know who's in your life. So make sure that you watch when I do the zodiac and the actual the representation of the tarot cards of that zodiac sign. Make sure you watch them, especially the people that are close to you, or anybody that you want to know, whether it's a coworker or a boss. Sometimes they will show up in your reading and you won't know, but when you see it, you're like, hey, that's my boss. Why? Okay, he's gonna give me a raise, things like that, or like about your boyfriend or things like that. So yeah, make sure that you check out, of course, any other zodiac signs that you have. I hope to be doing that and get those done by later on today, because I also want to do a soulmate reading. So I'm going to be doing a soulmate reading. Not sure if we'll be able to get it in today. It might be tomorrow, but it's pretty neat. So it's like the infinity sign, and then so in the middle it'll be like your energy, and then your soulmate's energy on top. Then it'll be like the destiny, the karma, the magic, the thorns, the kiss of fate, and the divine. So that should be pretty interesting. So I'm probably gonna hopefully do that by tomorrow, but no promises. But for sure I'm gonna be doing the zodiac sign and the actual tarot card. Okay, so anyway, let's get to this. So the King of Wands is going to be your higher for today. So the wands represent fire signs, which would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Remember, these are action cards. And then the kings represent air signs, or Geminis, or air signs. Sorry. Kings represent air signs, which would be the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So the reason why I'm telling you the energies is because the high part of your day today might actually be a fire sign that blah 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 blah, okay? Or it could be like a Gemini that didn't do this, which you did. You know what I mean? You'll make sense of it. So that's why I tell you the energies, but it could just be yours. But I do want to tell you the energies because you can make sense of it. I can't make sense of your life. That's up to you. Okay, so this card means the possibility of success is open to you and there are no substantial obstacles. So reversed, it means that there is an obstacle. Okay, now let's find out why. So the wise use of power is to respectfully recognize the authority of others. So when the King of Wands is in reversed, there is danger in mistaking empowerment for domination. So there's a potential for undermining the importance of others. So exercise what you think is best. Most positive use of power. So be on guard against any old tendencies to grab the controls and take over. Okay. So what this means is that the wise use of power is to respectfully recognize the authority of others. So when the King of Wands is reversed, there is a danger in mistaking empowerment for domination. Okay, hence a potential for undermining the importance of others. So exercise what you think is best. Most positive use of power, and be on guard against any old tendencies to grab the controls and take over. So that means that Cancers are very powerful too. I saw that. So let me actually So you might mistakenly, I don't know if you guys ever heard that story about the laws of attraction, right? So in the law of attraction, there was this king, and he, you know, was a king. So anyways, he would have these parties, right? And he would have actually somebody that would set up these parties. And what happened was the person who was actually setting up these parties, I think it was like one of his, you know, like his right hand man, whatever. They were actually setting up the party for the king, and then everybody was praising that person instead of praising the king. So the king never got like the, you know, the king is a king because of the attainment and success of who he is, right? So he strives in that authority, and he likes it when people view him and treat him as such. So when they started treating this other lower, you know, like the peasant better than they're actually treating the actual king, he threw that peasant, or whoever he was, into jail, and nobody ever saw him again. So the rule of the law of attraction is sometimes you are smarter than your boss, sometimes you are better than another coworker, sometimes, you know, you make more sense than your other half. But the thing is to remember that sometimes you don't have to show it or flaunt it, because it's going to actually in the long run take that power away from you. Okay, so yes, sometimes you are better than the actual higher up, or you are smarter than the teacher, or you see what I'm saying, but you can't make those kind of people know it. I also know a story of somebody who was in like a philosophy or like a psychological, whatever it was. So anyways, it was one of those. So it was an instructor or a teacher, and he, you know, prizes himself in knowing a lot. So the student actually tripped him up and made him look wrong in front of the whole class. And guess what? He got kicked out of class. Even though he was right, and he made that teacher, you know, like look stupid, he still was kicked out of class. You see what I'm saying? So even though you may be stronger, you may be smarter, you may be more boss, you may be a better ruler than, you know, whatever, or, you know, you could actually handle the job better than your boss would, doesn't mean that you should. Okay? So that's what this means. Always, sometimes just, you know, swallowing the, yeah, you're smarter than me, you know, just do it. In this case, they're telling you to just do it. This is going to be your high today, though, so maybe you're going to get a kick out of it. I don't know. Just getting, you know, the empowerment within yourself, maybe, that you know that you're better, and that you actually had you actually, you know, had like the discipline to not, you know, be flamboyant about it, or you knew like your behavior, you know what I'm saying? Like you could control the situation and know in your mind. Sometimes that is the best, instead of proving it to other people. Just knowing that and walking away with a smile on your face is the best reward ever. So that is the high for today. Now the low for today is the Two of Pentacles. So Pentacles represents earth signs. It could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. It also represents our physical world. Twos overview our principles. So let's find out. Remember, twos are also about harmony. Could be like couples, or whatever you want to say, whatever resonates to you, take it. So let me see. So I know this is about balance, okay? Being in the flow of things. And it's not reversed either. So you're low today. It's just so odd. Why? You know what? Okay, this is why. I just figured it out. I was like, why is your high reversed and your low is not? So this is the reason why. We're in Mercury retrograde right now. So everything is backwards. Everything's reversed. Everything's just weird. So like everything in your past will show up, or like past lessons, like just things that you thought you were done with are gonna pop up right now. I hate Mercury retrograde. It's so opposite of Mercury is my planet. It's my energy. So it's about communication and thoughts, like your mind. So this is when everything is just like completely in a tizzy. So that's why this is backwards. So, you know, thank them for that, not me. So anyways, the Two of Pentacles, this is upright. So this suit, most often named coins or pentacles, is a symbol for a magical coin that represents wealth or potential. Okay, so The 2 in its suit generally features a youth that's juggling. Remember I told you that. So with 2 coins juggled in the figure 8 fashion, so just like one's heads up and the other one's tails, or both are being flipped in the air, it is clear that until one or the other coin drops, the final call cannot be made. So there is more to learn about a decision that can be made about appropriate action. Okay. So what they're telling you is that make sure that you know both sides to this coin, or wait till they drop and actually find out the totality of these coins, or before you make a decision, make sure you know all the areas of each, whatever plays into both of these decisions that you have today, okay? So it says that a final call cannot be made. There is more to learn before a decision can be made about an appropriate action. Okay. So this card counsels patience, so do not allow yourself to be rushed. Of course, the figure 8 image is a symbol of immortality and eternity. So it's a message is that there's no need to hurry in this, okay? You have all the time that you need to actually figure this out. And no matter how things appear right now, within the scenario is the idea that changes are in the works, but you will do better to stay calm until you have more information. Okay, so everything is in flux at a time like this. It's crazy, Cancer, that that word just happened, because I'm getting ready to do, remember, I don't know if I just told you, I'm gonna show you. So I don't know if I told, I'm pretty sure I told you. So I'm getting ready to do basically a reading of like your zodiac sign and how it compares, or all the similarities of the actual signs of the tarot, right? So yours would be the Chariot. And it's crazy that they use that word flux, because on your thing it says, this card reminds us that situations and emotions may change, but the outcome remains the same. So sentiments are always in flux. For me to actually see the flux in your actual, like your energy, and then to see it again right now in your reading, flux is a big word for you today. It has to be. So for my people, let me kind of break that down to layman's terms of what flux means, so you can understand it, because this is huge today. So a flux is like, what it means is it describes something that constantly changes. Okay, so it's like your likes, your dislikes, your attitudes, your dreams, even friends, they're changing all the time. So you may be in flux. So flux can also mean being unsure about a decision. So you guys must be really like that, like completely. It's in your personality to be in flux. Huh. Well, I learn something new every day. I mean, I know a couple Cancers, and I wouldn't deny that, but I never, it's very big in your energy right now. That word is being very highlighted or encapsulated. It's huge. So flux is a big word for you today, your energy. Okay, so there it is. Like I said, I will be doing the, make sure you hit like and subscribe, of course, so I can keep on doing these. And then also invite people. Like I said, I'll be doing very soon your sign plus the sign and the tarot card that it represents, the similarities, characteristics, things like that. And don't forget to watch the other ones, because if you know somebody who's in your life, like a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a boss or an enemy or whoever, you know their sign, you can actually know when I do your reading what that energy or what that card means in your reading. Because like I said, I don't know who's in your life or who your friends are, who your enemies are. I don't know your boss. So when I'm doing a reading and the Hermit comes up, you'll know that that's a Virgo. You'll be like, hey, that's my boss. See what I'm saying? So make sure to watch that, because it'll help you with future readings. And then also I'll be doing, like I said, the soulmate tarot reading. I'm not sure exactly if I'll get it in today, but it's coming. And that's also within the infinity sign of your energy, your soulmate's energy, and every other card that is intertwined in that. So this is your energy for the day, Cancer. I hope you have a great day today, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Bye.